But yeah, let's go. Milan Macura. Play using the Ebed New Tricks Advance. So I think this is probably his system is what's going on. Okay, we start off. Ooh. One no. Strong, and double is penalty. Fascinating. So given how new this whole penalty double thing over a strong no trump is, I've never talked with like another bridge player about how to handle this type of stuff. And I wouldn't consider myself really that much of a bidding theorist. So developing an idea on my own about what's the best system to respond to a penalty double of a strong no trump, I don't have any great ideas. I mean, in terms of runouts, I would understand, but like, this is the type of hand where I kind of want to bid three clubs preemptive. Like, what does three clubs mean? Oh, it's preemptive. Okay, well, in that case, I'm probably just going to do that. So the reason is that I don't think we're going to have a penalty available to us. Like, maybe if the opponents walk into two of a major and like I'm on lead, I can lead my singleton diamond and get some roughs or something, and maybe we beat it a trick. But I also think that equal white three clubs is probably making after partner opens a strong no trump. We have a great club suit. We do have five highs, so high card points are pretty evenly divided around the table. And I just don't want to give the opponents the chance to communicate. Like, it's very possible that three diamonds is their best contract, but it's going to be pretty tough for them to get there, even if they have a 5-4 diamond fit when I bid three clubs like this. I mean, it'll just go all pass for the most part. So that's kind of what draws me to the three club bid. And I guess system-wise, that's what we're playing. I mean, I'm curious about some of the other bids, like two diamonds, hearts, spades, and clubs are both natural, non-forcing. Two no would be natural in a game try. I think this is a huge error to be playing this, but then again, I don't know what's better, because like we should just redouble or pass or whatever if we have a game try. Like, we can just play one no doubled if we have a game try and be pretty content with that. So let's bid three clubs. Yeah, as Eric says, I mean, most of the runouts are designed to be like for runout specifically. Spade opening lead. So we have three spade losers, the ace of hearts, and we have some work to do. 10 of spades is interesting. That means that East started with 5 card spade suits, or maybe 6, I guess. I would like West to remain on lead, I think, because maybe, for example, East wants West to get in and play a diamond through. And I think that's good for us. Like, we're a little bit nervous about it going spade, 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 ace of hearts, heart ruff. And it's not going to be so obvious if East is 5-4 in the majors to find that defense, I don't think. Whereas East might, sitting with like king doubleton of diamonds, say, hey, I want to get a diamond through before dummy's hearts are set up or something like that. So I think I'm going to play low. I mean, this is like technically a little bit of an error because it gives the opponents an extra chance to do something, but I'm pretty convinced at this point that their best defense is to play 3 rounds of spades immediately, and West might not realize that. I mean, for all we know, West might switch to a heart. Thinking about that possibility of a heart switch for a second. I mean, is there any chance that what I need to be doing here is making sure West doesn't get in to push a heart through the king 10-8, and then possibly squeezing East on the run of clubs later in the play? Like, let's say they play 3 rounds of spades and East switches to a diamond or something, right? I win the ace, unblock the ace king of clubs, I rough a diamond back to hand and start running trumps. I can come down to, say, a 4-card ending with a club and 3 hearts. but East is going to hold on to a winning spade or a winning diamond. And so if I don't cash my last club, then I just play like a heart to the king and East wins and they get out their exit card. I ruff and then I'm stuck into leading away from my queen of hearts. And if I cash the last club, then East can pitch a heart at that point, coming down to ace jack doubleton and a side winner. So yeah, I think ultimately we're just going to play low. So East does play low on this trick. I'm going to signal as low as possible to hope for a diamond switch. We get a club switch. Okay. I mean, this didn't really help us in any sense because we don't have a way to dispose of our spade losers. But at least they didn't cash them and get a heart ruff immediately. So what does this mean? We had 5. Partner started with 16, 21 highs. East has 15 or so, meaning that their partner has a couple of high cards over there. West could have started with the jack of hearts. Maybe our best plan to try and make the contract. We've already kind of determined this sort of squeeze plan doesn't exactly work. Hey, Nat. Cash clubs and lead a heart off dummy. I think if that was my plan, I would just lead a heart off dummy at trick 2. No real reason to cash a second club before doing so. We want to give East as little information as possible about what's going on in the hand before we try and quote-unquote sneak a heart through, right? East doesn't know if we're short in diamonds or hearts, so they might fly the ace of hearts. I'm kind of leaning towards this play of trying to lead a heart towards the queen because I think there's a reasonable chance East goes up with the ace to cash some spades. I don't know. It's a bit tricky. Do I want to try and do the math a little bit on where the jack of hearts is? Because if East is overwhelmingly likely to hold the heart jack, like say 75% or better, then it has to be right to take a backwards finesse against West. So we could like lead the 10 of hearts, and if East covers, we win the queen and then play low to the 8 later. Okay, so East has the ace, king, queen of spades. We know that. Outside of the ace, king, queen of spades, there's the king, queen of diamonds, the ace of hearts, and the jack of hearts. And East, I think, has to have the heart ace. Otherwise, they just don't really have much of a penalty double. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Leo would double if they had ace, king, queen, 6th of spades, and the king, queen of diamonds. But I don't think most players would do that. So then among king, queen of diamonds, and jack of hearts, I mean, East is pretty likely to have the king of diamonds. And then it's basically a 50-50 about whether or not they hold the heart jack or diamond. I mean, they could have both, but they probably have the king of diamonds and one other card, is my guess. I mean, it's already a 16 count, but I don't think it's overwhelmingly likely enough that East has the jack of hearts that I should reject just taking a straight up heart finesse. And I don't think we have any chance to rough out like king, queen, 3rd of diamonds, for example. So I'm just going to win the club ace and I'm going to lead a low heart. And if East doesn't hop up with the ace, then so be it. We'll pull trumps and lead a heart to the 10 later. Okay. 8 of clubs is a little bit suspicious. That does make it more likely that East is short in clubs. Man, I really want to lead this 10 of hearts. I'm going to lead a heart to the queen, though. All right. East doesn't bite. That was one of our chances. Okay, but East does have a doubleton club, so. Ace of diamonds. Low diamond, East in the tank, about whether to play the king. Pull the last trump, and I don't see any reason to delay the inevitable. I mean, I guess I can cash one more club before committing to anything. But East can just throw diamonds on these tricks. Heart pitch from West makes me a little bit suspicious. East throws another spade. Ah! We did it! Oh my god, we are so good at this game. So East had a flat 15 count. Ace, king, queen, 5th of spades, and the queen 4th of diamonds. Leo would have bid differently. Well, thank you for that information, Leah. Very insightful. I feel pretty good about our decision, though. I mean, it looks like the opponents do defeat a no trump if we were to end up there on 5 rounds of spades and a diamond switch. Okay. Let's go next. Pass on our right. We got an 8 count. We will pass. 3 passes to a diamond from partner. A spade on our right. So I assume 2 diamonds is apparently a constructive raise, but it says 5 to 10, which is not really a constructive raise. But we're going to do that. 1 diamond's natural, right? 4 plus. Okay, good to know. I'm not familiar with the system. Ooh, I'll pass. And partner just has a no trump opener. Classic. Love to see it. King of spades lead. East overcalled 1 spade, not 2, and especially at these colors, and also didn't balance 2 spades. Seems almost a guarantee that spades are 5-1, or 5-2, and not 6-1. So it's somewhat tempting to duck the opening lead. I'm just thinking about this. We duck the opening lead. Let's say East continues spades. We win the ace. We can pitch a spade on the king of clubs and rough 1 spade, which would work out perfectly fine if diamonds are 3-2. I think diamonds are pretty likely to be 3-2, although there's not a guarantee on that. Partner has 15. We have 8. East overcalled. So if West happened to have diamond shortness, it's not obvious what West was supposed to bid over this 2 diamond call. You know, if West is like 2-4, 1-6, maybe that's not very likely. Okay, I think diamonds are pretty likely to be 3-2, so maybe we duck the spade lead. Maybe we just win the spade lead and play a diamond. If we're playing for 3-2 diamonds anyway, there's nothing they can do to hurt us, and if we duck the spade lead, East might switch to a doubleton heart, and we give them an opportunity to get a heart ruff. That seems reasonable. So ace of spades, diamond. And then what? Do we play a second round of diamonds if a diamond to the king holds? I guess so. East could win and force us in spades. That is a problem. Oh, no, it's not much. Okay, no. I think we're okay. Spade to the ace, diamond to the king, diamond back to the queen. And then I think we can make the most of the tricks from there. So as long as everyone follows to this trick, yeah, it looks like we're in good shape. 10 of spades to the jack. Fascinating. Diamond comes back, but now we can just claim by knocking out the heart. We need to unblock the ace of clubs first, but we'll be able to pitch a spade on the king of clubs eventually. We win the board. How? I didn't even do anything. Fascinating. Just claiming 10 tricks is the win. Okay, we'll take a look at that one afterwards, I guess. We have 14 count here. We are first seat favorable. I mean, this is a really bad 14, but man, we are favorable. Like, I think we should. There's a decent chance that this preempts them out of finding a spade fit if they have that, whereas opening a club would not. And the vulnerability kind of pulls me in the direction of just trying to preempt here. White on red. Okay, let's do it. We're definitely quite light for this action. So transfer to hearts is good. 3 diamond overcall is fascinating. I assume 3 hearts should be, 14 to 17. Hold on. Was I 14 to 17 for one no? No, I was 14 and a half to 17. So somehow, in the middle of the auction, I've lost half a high card point. Well, this is perfect. That's exactly what I've got. I mean, I think, though, I kind of prefer just passing. Like, think about where we've ended up in this auction so far, right? Other players are going to have the auction start a club. Let's say pass by West. We don't know if West actually would pass over a club, but let's suppose they do. Our partner's going to bid 1 heart, and our right-hand opponent's going to overcall 2 diamonds. We're already doing better than that auction. I mean, we would raise to 2 hearts there, and then, sure, partner knows we have a heart fit, a 9-card heart fit, and partner could compete. But at that point, when we bid 2 hearts, left-hand opponent can compete to 3 diamonds, and then the opponents might even find their way into a game if that's the right choice for their side. So here, it's going to be a lot harder for West to make a call over 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds could just end the auction, and, like, maybe that's okay. I would prefer if that didn't happen. But we're also fairly minimum for our 1 no opener. I mean, the 4-card heart support is excellent, but I don't really want partner raising 3 hearts to 4. Let me just look at this description of 3 hearts again. I mean, the thing is, for me, I don't think we should be bidding 3 hearts with a minimum and 4-card heart support here. I think 3 hearts should be effectively a super accept, because if partner had any interest in competing, they would just balance with double over 3 diamonds. So it's a little bit confusing to me that they say we would do this on a minimum. I gotta be honest. I think 3 hearts is the right bid to make with robots, but I'm not going to do it because I don't think that's the right bid to make. Like, we've showed our hand. We have a strong no trump. I mean, kind of. And great, we found a big heart fit, but partner could have a 0 count over there. We don't want to get doubled and go for 500 for no reason. Let's just take our kind of small win for the time being. Partner does pass out 3 diamonds, which is a little bit sad. I'm gonna try leading the heart queen, maybe? I mean, East is very likely to have short hearts, but I guess East is also very likely to have most of the missing high card points, so that short hearts could be like stiff king opposite jack third over here. I guess I'll lead a heart. Low. May as well. Oh my god. I have the feeling that when we open a club, West is not going to be passing. I'll tell you that much. Okay. I mean, but now what do we do? I guess I win this and play back a heart. I don't really see what else to do. It certainly could be right to win this and switch to spades, but I don't think I have enough information to suggest that's the winning play. So, Queen of Hearts. What am I doing when they lead a club up? All right, Queen of Diamonds comes. Declare is pitching spades. We can shed one heart. Now the King of Spades. Interesting. Now a club. Okay, I guess it's time to... That feels like stiff King of Spades. I mean, I know partner isn't necessarily giving me as much info as they should, but let's hop up with the ace and try and cash a heart. Okay. Looks good. Three diamonds making three. We do lose. He got to three hearts. He was undoubled and went down two. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of an incredible three diamond overcall. And everything just works for them. North has no entry, and North has the ace. I mean, North has an entry, but it's the ace of hearts. So, you know, if we switch around the ace of hearts and like queen of clubs or something, give me my full 16 for a no trump opener. Declare is just going to go down a million tricks. And in the meantime, three hearts has no play. Oh well. On to the next. Pass a club on our right. Well, we have nothing this time. So we'll pass a heart, a spade. One no, and East doesn't appear to have any extras. One spade could have had some extra values over there. I mean, I have five diamonds. If partner leads a diamond, we're not in bad shape. I might prefer a club lead, but... Jack of diamonds lead. Okay, interesting. Declare doesn't go up with the king at trick one, so this means that West has both the ace and queen of diamonds. Otherwise, Declare would try and protect their diamond holding if they had queen third, for example. So let's encourage, Leo plays count in every situation. I guess I should start giving count, even though Leah doesn't read our signals. But we did find this out from Luke. 10 of hearts to the ace. And a heart back. Fascinating. I wonder what that means. 10 of hearts to the ace and a heart back. I can't really imagine a heart holding that I would play that way. Because West has long hearts, right? I mean, we expect at this point West has at least 5 hearts. Otherwise, why are they playing on the heart suit? They're not going after Dummy's club, so it does feel somewhat safe to pitch a club here. But what's going on in hearts? The 10 of hearts to the ace? I mean, Declare could have like queen 10, 9, 8, 5th, I guess. It would be a very silly play to lead the 10 to the ace, but maybe they were hoping for a cover. Declare's got ace, queen of diamonds. Some heart cards, right? They're playing on hearts. I think partner has the club king and the spade ace, most likely. Okay, let's pitch a spade for now. Heart to the jack, winning. All right, looks like Declare is now cashing out their... What? Oh my god, partner, please unblock the club king. Please unblock the club king. Oh wait, but Declare doesn't have the diamond, so Declare has the club king. Declare had queen and a diamond, so they decided not to go up with the king because it didn't matter. Oh, that's so obnoxious. I hate that. Not something a human... Also, they dropped my stiff king of hearts. Hello? Classic robot nonsense. They lead a high heart thinking that they'll pick off King Doubleton with North, and then North doesn't cover and they change their mind mid-trick. Amazing. That's too bad. Not really much we could have done, I don't believe. All right, on to board 5, last board. We got 13, pass, pass. We'll open a heart. I mean, I love opening a no trump in third seat, but not the right colors. Not really the right high card distribution or shape. 2 clubs, Drury. Aggressive Drury, 5 to 11. Wait. It says aggressive Drury, 8+, and then it says 5 to 11. And only 3 hearts, apparently. So we play two-way Drury. I mean, our hand is not very good, opposite a passed hand. We're just going to let this one go, of course. 2 hearts, pass, pass, double. Okay. Interesting. So East has a passed hand, decides to come back in. I am interested in pursuing a penalty of the opponents. If partner has spades, they're either going to bid 2 spades and end up in a 4-3 fit and partner can go after them, or they're going to play this at the 3 level. So, I mean, there's some chance this redouble passes out, which is probably bad for us because our heart spots are so weak, but at least we'll know about the 5-0 heart split ahead of time. Oh, okay. I would have assumed West passes to play. I mean, I think it has to be. So, yeah, this is a very strange auction. Anyway, I've showed my hand. Forcing pass? Whoa. I don't know if redouble puts us in a force. I mean, I've showed kind of a minimum opening bid with no game interest. I don't think we can be in a force when we've decided to play at 2 hearts. Anyway. Sure, we're in a forcing pass. Great. Good luck to us. Partners bid 3 hearts. Perfect. 3 spades. What is happening? Okay. We need to think about this for a sec. Partner could have doubled 3 spades. They didn't. I mean, this is one of these typical situations where you would just always double at match points, but I think this hand might be an exception, even though we have a maximum, a trump trick, and some aces. I think the hand just fits really, really, really well for the opponents. Like, our queen, jack, 10 of diamonds are going to be useless. Partner's going to have the ace of diamonds, and the king is going to be, well, the ace is going to be onside for them. So they're going to be able to pick up the diamond suit for one loser with only 3 high card points in the suit. There's going to be a singleton hardened dummy or maybe a void. And so West King of Hearts is going to take a trick and stop the suit, and they're going to be able to rough their other heart losers. A lot of it might depend on what partner's club holding is. Man, I don't know. This is an auction I've never seen before. But I feel like the hand really just is fitting well for them. They've gotten extremely lucky about what's going on around the table. Okay. I mean, partner had a chance to double, so, we know partner doesn't have a penalty double. Looks like they found a 9-card fed or something like that. So what? Do I try and lead trumps and prevent a cross ruff, or do I just lead the queen of diamonds and hope that that's good enough? I mean, if they were doubled, I would lead ace and a spade. I don't know. I'm going to go passive. Queen of diamonds. Kind of what I expected. Interesting. East has the ace king of diamonds. They lead a low spade towards the jack. Wow. Okay. Fascinating. Good thing I didn't lead ace and a spade, huh? All right. So partner promised exactly 3-card Drury, which means it's always safe to go ace of hearts and a heart here. But what's partner's hand? Partner's turned up with the queen doubleton or queen third of spades. We don't know. They've turned up with nothing in hearts and nothing in diamonds. Partner has to have the king queen of clubs, right? Otherwise, how could they have a Drury vid? So I guess we just switch to clubs now. I'm not missing something, right? Partner didn't duck the ace of diamonds at trick 1, did they? All right, club it is. What? Oh, partner is king queen third of spades. Oh, I understand. So partner forgot to double is what we've learned. Well, that's disappointing. I mean, were we making 3 hearts? We lose the board. Terrible. Did they double? They got to play 2 hearts somehow. I wonder how.
Now, as in the
Jump
previous
past the
December
intro.
video, I was singing
Hey,
about
I like the
the
Santa
no
hat.
trump, how it is balanced, right? So if you remember and you watched it, then it was the Christmas song theme. And if you remember it, it's, by the way, a coincidence, because these deals are absolutely random. But one no trump is a regular opening, very common. So you must understand it completely. And in this video, I might show you how. If you remember, let's open a no trump with balanced hand. Balanced hand. That means 2 cards in each suit.
Wait, no,
Therefore,
keep going.
we have a club fit. I was singing in the previous one. 16 count honors, 6 tricks in hand. It's not 6 tricks. If we think only honors, it's 6 tricks if we combine it with distribution. So now we count distribution. Let's count our partner's honors. And 15 to 17 no trump is 4 honors. So come on. If partner brings 4 tricks with honors, we have queen as a half and 4 club tricks. That's 4. Plus 4 is 8. Plus the queen, maybe 9. Now easy.
Okay, hold on. No, I was getting very analytical for a second until he was just like, plus the queen, might just be a ninth trick. You never know where these ninth tricks come from. When there's 8, there's 9, right? That's what they all say. I think that's in reference to 3 no trump, but I'm still, I kind of waffle back and forth on this thing whenever Milan does these videos, because sure, he's trying to advertise his courses, and he wants people to follow his system and whatnot. And I think he does have a lot of supporters who seem to, really buy into a lot of his teachings and stuff, and I assume it's helpful to them, which is good, right? In a sense, like if you're a coach and like you're doing something and your students find it helpful, then that's good. But man, this is just like not how experts think about the game. So I don't know if he's an expert or not. You don't have to be an expert to be a professional player or teacher in this game, but it might be the case that like he is an expert himself, and he's just trying to explain things in ways that he thinks he can get across to his students and that they'll understand. But yeah, man, it's very confusing. Like, we didn't talk at all about why we want to bid 3 clubs. I think he's going to bid 3 clubs, but he hasn't really talked about like why it's a good bid in the sense of like from a bridge perspective. He's just talked about it from like our own offensive perspective. He thinks we can make 3 clubs. Great. I think we can make 3 clubs too. Sometimes, like not always, but sometimes. Anyway, we'll keep going.
Doubled. I guess, yeah, to show points.
I feel like we're off center.
So we both want to prevent
maybe a little bit
3 clubs, because we expect to make 3 clubs. Although the positioning of honors is bad. East has the points and is behind our partner. Strength. So positioning is wrong, but we've got the distribution. And we stole the contract. Wonderful. So
yeah, so it's like, because there are 2 ways you can show clubs here. You can bid 2 clubs to show clubs, right? Like you're just escaping from 1 no trump doubled. Or you could do this, which is effectively preemptive. And the reason you want to do it is because we have a hand that wants to preempt, right? Like talking about the opponents finding a diamond fit or a major suit fit and getting to play there cheaply and exchange information. If we bid 2 clubs, our left-hand opponent can now just bid a 5-card major if they have. Not always, but they might do that. Or they might bid 2 diamonds, and then they find a big diamond fit. So that's the reason why we want to preempt on this hand. It has nothing to do with like 3 clubs being a descriptive bid on our hand. That there's a deeper underlying bridge reason why we choose 3 clubs over 2 clubs in this specific case.
See, 4 tricks in hand. Ace, king, king, ace. Works, right? So we have 6, 7, 8. 8 tricks. We are losing 3. Therefore, I have to do something good with the hearts. Ace, king, queen in spades we see already. 9 of clubs. That's actually very helpful. Now I can try to finesse.
Interesting. Oh my god!
Are you going to rough me? Don't rough the heart. Okay. So
the most incredible defense.
They didn't get the rough. Now I can draw the trumps and claim 9 tricks.
Well, that was easy.
See,
you heard him. He might have finessed East for the Jack of Hearts
in the bidding. One more. Come on, give me one more.
No,
okay,
no appreciation
tricks,
for the helpful defense that was given.
But we don't have the count to open a no trump. Partner open a diamond 4th seed. That shouldn't be like a bad opening, because without the major he should just pass. So I want to raise full cards, 5 to 10, 2 tricks standardly, 1 level, 2 level, means 2 tricks with a fit. And partner has 5 good honors. In trumps, well, we think losers. With 4-4 fit, we have to choose which side we count losers in, and well, standardly is the more distributional or the stronger one. Well, in here we lose the ace of spades, sorry, ace of diamonds, we lose the spade, and we lose the ace of hearts. If I choose the north hand, hearts are good, I just have to lose the ace. 1 spade I need to ruff, and 1 spade I'm going to discard on a club.
Yeah, so what went wrong
this
here?
One. I don't want to get ruffed.
We can safely assume that spades are 5-2, though. I
want to
already
draw one
kind
round
of described
of
that.
I need to keep 1 trick. And I'm going to unblock the club.
Okay. Fine. Need to keep pulling trumps.
And play
no.
a spade.
Still fine. Still completely fine.
Okay.
Okay. What are we doing?
Now I need to ruff south. So let's play the king.
Now
they duck the heart, so they might get a ruff.
We're in a lot of danger.
But not really. Now I can ruff this one. They still have 1 trump.
Gotta knock out the ace of hearts now.
That's bad. Because I can ruff the spade. But then they still have the club. Okay, now it's good.
No. Still need to knock out the ace of hearts. Oh, West had the ace of hearts. Okay, never mind. It was just all over from the start.
They are over-ruffing me. They are waiting with the extra trump. I ruffed or played a high card from the wrong hand. See? They could short me either, depending which suit I play. Rats. I lost the trick. Gave you a chance to beat me. I wonder, yes, I could definitely play better by playing a low diamond towards the 9 at some point.
Or the queen.
And that cost me a trick. So, yeah, guys.
Yeah, but this was all about just kind of timing in a sense, right? Once you decide you're playing for 3-2 trumps, you can just pull trumps. You need to do a little bit of work on blocking, but if you pull 2 rounds of trumps and they win and they play 3rd round, they haven't forced you in spades. So then you can unblock the ace of clubs later. And if you pull 2 rounds of trumps and they don't win, then great. The ace of diamonds is outstanding, but we don't need to pull a 3rd round of trumps anymore. So then we can unblock the ace of clubs, set up our spade ruffs, eventually ruff a spade back and pitch the other spade on the king of clubs while we still have trump control. This whole idea that he got into his head a little bit about he needed to unblock the ace of clubs so that the king of clubs didn't get lost allowed himself to get tapped out later in the play. And then he did get in trouble. I did like what he was saying at the end, though, where he was talking about how they were over-roughing him. So clearly he has a decent understanding of what's going on at the table, because that was an insightful point. He realized that he was losing a trick before it even happened.
He will beat me on this deal. Made a mistake. Okay, 2 aces, 3 queens, 2 plus 3. 14 count. But for major suit, I actually have 4 honor tricks and a ruff. So I think I upgrade my hand, especially since we are non-vulnerable. It's a combination of preemptive opening and constructive one. Always when when you are weaker, then you should think how good is your hand for majors, because because partner will invite or transfer.
This is I'll let him keep going, but if he doesn't elaborate on that, that's a really good point.
And my queen of clubs is connected to the ace.
Okay,
So
let's step back. He said, when you are weaker, you want to think about how good your hand is for the majors. So he's saying in the bottom end of your no trump range, like opening a no trump with a 17 count when you're 4-4 in the majors is often going to put you behind the field, because some pairs in the field won't play a strong no trump. They'll open a minor. Their partner will respond with a 5 or 6 count with a 4-card major, and they'll be able to find their major suit fit, and they'll get to 2 of a major or 3 of a major or something pretty quickly and just score up plus 140 and be ahead of you because you open a no trump, your partner doesn't have enough values to respond, and then you just play 1 no instead of finding your 4-4 fit. But if you're weak, it's more likely that your partner has enough values to respond to a no trump to show an invite of some kind or to game force or whatever. So when you open a no trump with a 14 count that's 4-4 in the majors, that's a lot better than opening a no trump with a 17 count that's 4-4 in the majors, because your partner is more likely to be able to muster up some sort of stamen bid and you'll still find your major suit fit. On the other hand, if you had a 14 count that was like 2-2-5-4, I mean, do what you got to do to open a no trump, right? Like if the hand is just worth a no trump opener, then you open 1 no. But this is a bad hand, right? And you can think of this as also being behind the field in a sense, because now you open a no trump, partner stretches to invite because they have an 8 count or something with 4-4 in the majors. You don't find a major suit fit, and now you end up playing in 2 no trump. So that is a very insightful way of thinking about maybe whether you're like ahead or behind once you've opened a no trump, is to look at your major suit holdings in relation to how strong your hand is. So you would prefer to have both majors with a weak hand, or no majors with a strong hand, I guess, is how I would put it.
One of the major queens will work if we have a major fit, and I have 3 other honors. Always try to think that 1 no trump opening should bring 4 honor tricks. And if it does, it actually doesn't really matter how many high card points you have.
I'm still unclear as to how we're counting honor tricks, because he brings up this concept of honor tricks for like opening the bidding. I think he says you need like 2 honor tricks to open the bidding or something like that. 4 honor tricks now to bid a no trump, but it seems like he's just kind of randomly counting cards as honor tricks. He said the queen of clubs will provide a trick. Well, like 50% of the time, I don't know, does it? And then he says one of the major suit queens will provide a trick if we have a fit. So now we're assuming optimistically that we always have a fit when we open the bidding. Is that what's going on here? And if that's the case, like why is a queen worth a trick specifically? Anyway, ace, king, queen, fourth is 1 no. Because I think that's only 3 honor tricks. You're getting close.
Now I have a full card.
Ace, king, queen, fourth, and like queen, 10, fourth of a major. And then you're there extra, because we assume we have a fit in the major.
Yeah.
So what happened here? I'm sorry, I need to go back and look at the auction.
Now I have a full card, so I will overbid. Not that I have extra, but we have a 9 card fit. Yeah, I cover a diamond loser with the rough. So see how good it is. We lose a diamond, we lose 2 spades, and based on the heart finesse and club finesse, it will depend if I make or not. Although, I cannot play spades on my own, but the bidding might help. East bid 3 diamonds. Therefore, he will have more points and he will be shorter in spades. Right now, I'm not sure if I finesse the heart or if I try to drop the singleton king. 6 points in diamonds, spade honor. I need a club honor. So, actually, the heart finesse can be on. Pity. Yeah, now they get a rough. Yeah, I have to play the finesse.
Wait, what?
Oh, and it goes... Okay.
Why did we take the club finesse there? Oh my god. That's crazy. I mean, this is the syndrome of like trying to go plus on every hand, right? Like, I think it's pretty clear what's going on this hand. Is that the king of clubs is offside and East is kind of looking for a spade ruff. I don't think East actually gets a spade ruff, but I don't remember the full hand. But anyway, we'll see what happens.
Bananas. Which hand is dummy? We play from south. So north hand is dummy. Yeah, playing hard towards the ace was the plan. Because I would prevent the ruff.
I mean, you could just reject the club hook.
Wow, 6-5. But maybe I just won.
Why did West not overcall over a no trump?
The opening, because I'm not vulnerable, so losing 100, actually not that bad. They can make 3 diamonds, they can make 2 spades. So overbidding to 3 hearts and going down 2 might not actually matter at all if I score minus 50 or minus 100. Because they can always make 110 or go down. So unless I made, it might not be relevant in this border match.
Yeah, West pass is kind of crazy on that hand.
Got a 5 card.
Oh, he's thinking
But
about balancing. I didn't even realize that I had the stiff king of hearts in this auction.
When they have only
but 90. I would never have considered overcalling a diamond.
Okay, a good lead. Thank you, partner. I like that. Duck. Ah, Jesus. Okay, I have to keep the spades.
What? Wait, why do we have to keep the spades?
I have to keep the clubs.
Why do we have to keep the clubs?
I want to show what I have. They're cashing the diamonds. Nope. Maybe this is a little bit too soon. Okay.
He pitched a lot of diamonds.
The rest. No, he's got a spade. He's got a spade. Why didn't he play another heart? Oh, because West had another heart. Well, if he plays a spade sooner... No, he needed to force dummy to discard a spade. Okay, so what was the result? C minus 90. We could make a diamond contract. Okay, 110. They had 110 in 2 hearts. But do we really have that easily? We have to lose a diamond, spade, heart, club. And because partner has a singleton club, that's probably it. But let's see. Let's see, I will leave it up to you. Last deal. Standard opening. Partner shove to fit.
So how do you get to 2 hearts here? That's what I'm wondering.
Drury,
I guess he bid 2 diamonds.
The description says aggressive Drury, 8+. I like 2 honor tricks. I like that because once you have like a good race, 2 honor tricks, then you can re-invite if I show a normal opening or an extra opening. I have 6 theoretical losers, all of them primary though, so I need 3 good honors. At least game try. So if I bid 2 hearts, minimum of ranch. So what do I want to do?
So here's a situation where I mean I would say like modern bidding systems are designed in a way where when you have a minimum opener and partner's a passed hand, you can't possibly have game. Or like, let me rephrase. You don't have the tools necessary to explore sensibly for a game while still remaining at the 2 level, right? Like, if our only bid to make a game try here is 2 diamonds, and sure, could we have a game? Yeah, partner could have the king of spades, king of hearts, and king of diamonds, right? We lose 2 clubs and we lose a diamond, and trumps split. We would still need nothing bad to happen, but it's possible we could have a game. But how does partner know that those are the important cards, right? Like, what if partner, instead of all that, had the king of spades, king of clubs, and king of hearts? And now the defense starts 2 rounds of clubs, 2 rounds of diamonds, and a diamond ruff. And we make 8 tricks in a heart contract. There's just no way to really sensibly explore for these types of past hand game contracts when you have a minimum opener opposite a past hand. So most modern bidding systems are just designed in a way that you just bid 2 hearts with this hand, right? And it also keeps the opponents in the dark, because now it's a lot scarier for them to end up balancing in situations, because we could have, not some sub-minimum opener. I mean, we shouldn't anyway. We're vulnerable against not. But North could have extras. Arcan could have extras. Like, we theoretically could have missed a game. And you see what happened on my auction was, like, I was able to redouble to show, reasonable defense, but also, like, extra values. And we push them up to 3 spades. I mean, sure, like, partner should have doubled 3 spades, whatever, like, stuff happens. But yeah, I mean, I think
like
you just did 2 hearts here.
Because this shows like 10-13 minimum of the range, I agree. And this shows 10-16, but at least game try.
Like, how could we have a 10 Iger point game try?
I can finesse the diamond. Can finesse the heart. So I'll just show that I have a reasonable opening.
Finesse the diamond and finesse the heart. Oh, good. So we're getting to these 25% games.
Really like
that's what we want to be in.
And partner has a minimum of a range.
Well, there you go.
They get a rough. So I want to prevent him. Okay, they know. Okay, at least that. Now they don't have an entry.
It would have been incredible if the ace of clubs was offside and he's just down in 2 hearts. That would be amazing.
I will still try to finesse. Okay, that worked. Or not. Luckily, it doesn't have an entry, so it doesn't matter. But
okay, 2 hearts making 2.
And that's important. I stopped in 2. And that's what the Drury convention is. Because you can
West is a bit of a troll.
On the 2nd level. And that's super important. And for those who want to have even like better continuation.
Okay, great. Thanks, Milan.